Hi, I recently worked on a kind of a model. I didn't do it in programming, man. It was more like a concept model, and I put it on ChatGPT forums, and it got very good reviews as well. There were a lot of people who wrote to me on that. I'm just putting this idea right across for everybody to hear and understand. And if somebody feels like taking the challenge, they can definitely take it on and try it out, right? If you want me to get involved, just drop me a ping and I would love to get involved. This is actually goes to all pet lovers, right? So the concept I came up with is actually for, let's say, for dogs, right? Now, so the premise of this entire thing is, can we create a model, a self-learning model, which can decode, let's say, pet language, or let's say dog language, right? Which theoretically it may be possible, right? Now hear me, give me some rope and hear what I have to say, right? First of all, take high this has to be a lab environment, and there has to be proper funding, right? So create certain cameras which will capture movements of all these dogs, the voice, the noise, and the movements, right? And let's say you place 10 cameras or whatever, right? And you take a compound, right? Take a compound and you study the behavior of the dogs, let's say for a particular period, 7 days, 30 days, doesn't matter, whatever the period. And over time, let AI algorithms study, right, of the noise and the corresponding actions, right? So my assumption is that if we have enough data over a period of 7 days, you can form patterns, right? You can identify a particular vocal pattern or particular bark pattern or whatever that term is, let's say noise, right? And you can have certain parameters within that noise, like a arc, top level, bottom level, and with a certain frequency, and there can be a corresponding action which comes from the canine, whatever that model, right? So then once you get this, it's like a self-learning thing, right? So hopefully, like that Turing machine which cracked this enigma, whatever that code, hopefully you can see these patterns, and AI will be smart enough to recognize these noises, the movement patterns, and with the repetitive learning it can come up with certain models which crack the entire language. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's like a out of this norm kind of a thought that I had. But although it is crazy, it can work if you really go to put it in your mind and sort of digest it a little bit. It can work, right? So let me know what you think, right? I think that will be a big breakthrough, right? Understanding pets and in a vocal way, that can be huge, right? It can be like a groundbreaking thing. If at all, one thing we know is that majority of the humans out there, they love their pets, right? I mean, pets are integral part of their well-being, their learning, their health, their enjoyment, their laughter. But if AI can do this, it will be huge. Let me know what do you think about this entire thing. Thank you.